Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Cal Quantrill. What do we have on him?
Well, we know his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball. When things are on the line, expect him to go back to that two-seamer.
Ready to go now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one moves his feet. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feet, there's one. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and it stays fair. Here comes Freddie around third. The relay to the plate, the tag, and he's in there.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Here's a 1-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Quantrill back to work. That just misses. It's 2-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Careful.
And a pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for L.A. It's now 3-0. Back here in Miami, and pitching in this game, Tony Gonsolin. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time.
Oh, diving stop, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Edwards aboard here at first with nobody out. Bounce to the right. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Runner takes off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Marlins leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, James Outman. Just missing there. Counts full, 3-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Quantrill back to work. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now Kim. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Kim leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And the pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here at the top of the second. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good bit.
1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins nothing.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Connor Norby. The count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Freeman drifts towards it and a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning getting started. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And that skips into dirt.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Gets under it and pops it up. In position. And there's one away. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Number 23, Michael Conforto.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now it's even up. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Wasting no time. He's
Now batting.
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Marlins, number 41. Ball to strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out
2
front.
balls, 2 strike.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1 runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. And the throw, he's out at third. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in the last half of the 3rd. Misses outside, and now 3-1. That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. And that is that.
I got my lesson to get the
On to the 4th. And now here is James Outman. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss
1 and 2.
as he was out front that time. Next offering is downstairs. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a pop-up. Edwards on the move. And there's 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Kim.
Number 6.
Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one ripped. Sanchez raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. And now 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Towards first, and he grabs it, foul. 2 down, nobody on. Down the line. Norby sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead 4-0.
Let the groove soothe you, then let the beat smooth you, get up,
Back here in Miami, now Kyle Stowers.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Now here's the Marlins DH.
Ramirez.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. On to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
The right fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 4-0. Tyler Phillips takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the righty deals. High chopper to third. Norby. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So digging in, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It has the distance. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Michael Conforto. Righty delivers downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
Now
Boo.
batting,
Bases loaded with 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Kicks and fires. That one the other way. The throw to second. And that's 2. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman,
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. The Dodgers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. 2 outs. In the air to left, down the line. Conforto brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. It's 5-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
So up next, Kim.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
One, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So 2 away with nobody on.
3 balls,
Now it's the
1
right
strike.
fielder, Andy Pajes. 2 outs. Swing and a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now a 6-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Liam Hicks. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
On the ground. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And the Marlins down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 62.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The catcher, Will Smith.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Muncy to hit.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball. With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
1 down, base is empty. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Michael Conforto digs in now. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-handed reliever. The other way. There's 1. And still another double play. Their 4th tonight, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is number 50.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
The right fielder, number
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. That's inside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. Here's a 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that's outside. 2-2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Phillips getting cranked up as well. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Kim tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Marlins nothing. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Miguel Rojas.
Miguel
The 1-1.
Rojas.
Ball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And the right-hander deals. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Matt Mervis. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting second.
Now it's the second baseman.
Ronnie Simon.
Next one misses. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And the pitch. And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. High in the air, out to right. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Number 83 appears to be getting loose. Number 38 getting loose as well. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short. Edwards sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And misses inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's going to be Liam Hicks. And now the lefty. Foul ball there. And he deals. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Got him looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Fish down to their final strike.
Oh.
And that one is inside.
2-2.
The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another double.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaffner. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.